What's up YouTube? Fisher Crazy 1994, aka John, here to talk to you guys about a few things I want to cover. First thing, I would like to quickly go over new camera, HG Hero 2, filming. Hey HG Hero 2. But fishing videos will be up probably by next week. Our weather is really warming up here in Jersey. I can't take this weather anymore. I don't know if anybody else is feeling the same way as me, but I can't take this weather anymore. I really can't. I'm fishing for things in my basement. I'm so desperate. Don't tell anybody I said that. But the weather is going to be probably mid-60s for the rest of the week. That should definitely get those fish up right in that first contour change from the shallows. Get them feeding. Get me catching them. Yeah. Come on, fish, work with me. But what I'm really focusing on today is a rod company, Powell Rods. A lot of you are familiar with them. I've been using Powell for a few years now. I'm lucky enough to be on their pro staff for 2012. And that being said, if any of you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to ask. I'm going to answer every single question you guys have. Okay? I'm here to help. I'm a representative for Powell, and that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to answer questions and help you guys out. Get you into this company like I got into this company, and get you to start using some great rods. And hopefully with me going over a few things, it'll give you a little more insight on the company. Now first of all, Powell is owned by Keith Bryan out of Novato, California. He's a great guy. If you've ever called Powell customer service, a lot of times he will answer, and it's great being able to talk to the owner of a company, because he's going to be the one that's going to give you the most detailed description and answer to the question that you are asking. So, excuse me, all Powell rods have a technology, new technology in them called Maxim Fiber technology. And basically what Maxim Fiber technology does for our rods, makes them lightweight, makes them more sensitive and more durable. And any good fisherman knows that those three qualities is what makes a rod a good product. Okay? And our fibers are durable and strong, and they are held together by a lightweight resin. And those fibers that are held together by the resin, okay, that we put in our rods, does one thing and one thing only. From the point you set the hook on that fish to the time you flip it into your boat, you can be confident enough in these rods that you're not going to have any problem. You're not going to lose that fish. Your rod's not going to break. And that's really what we're aiming for. We're aiming for you, the customer, to be happy with these rods. And that's all. Keith, he is such a great guy, and he would do nothing but put 110% into his product. And that's what he did with Powell. Excuse me. Okay, so now going over each of the series we have. I have 3 rods here. I'm not going to go over any more than that, because that would just take a lot of time. I'll just give you a description of each of them. Now the first, probably being the most popular and the oldest, is, oops, Jesus. Well, the ceiling is a little too small. Okay, so the first is the Powell Max. As you can see, the entire rod is all black. I'll give you a quick look at that. I don't know how well you can see the Powell Max right there. And if you look over here, 7.6 heavy, extra fast tip, flip and stick. You can see that split grip, cork handle here, and we have Fuji reel seats and Fuji alkanite guides put into these rods. So like I said before, this is a flip and stick. And that's what's great about the Max series. We have a rod for every single technique you want. And whether it be throwing that big Alabama rig that everybody loves, I haven't thrown one yet, but obviously I'm going to throw one, or punching in the thickest cover you could find, we have a rod for that. Okay, this is being a flipping stick here. I could definitely use this for punching. I'm definitely probably going to use it for punching. But we have rods that cover everything from crankbaits, soft plastics, shaky heads, drop shots, frogs, anything that you want, we have a rod for it. Any lure you use, any technique you use, we have a rod for it. The Max series is a great series. Retails at $139.99. Chew, the most expensive, being $169.99. Now, going on to the next series, probably, oops, wrong one. Probably my most favorite. All these fall. Probably my most favorite series, the Powell Endurance. Now, I love the purple water spot pattern that's right in here, and it goes all the way up to this part of the rod right here. Okay, and you can see right there, Powell Endurance. I have a Lose Tournament Pro speed spool on here. You should also go check out those reels. They make some sick reels. And you can see that water spot pattern. Same as the Max. You got a cork split grip with a Fuji reel seat and Fuji Alkanite guides. Now, the only difference really to these guides is that the first guide right here is a little bit smaller on the Endurance than the Max. That's really the only difference. Like the Max, the rest of the rod is entirely black, except for that cool purple water spot pattern. This one is the 7.2 medium heavy, extra fast action. This is a great all-purpose rod. I wouldn't flip with it, wouldn't throw crankbaits on it, but a lot of other things I could throw on it, or you could throw on it. I really love to use this rod, mainly for soft plastics. Sometimes I'll throw spinnerbaits on it, because that reel's a higher gear ratio reel, so I could really burn a spinnerbait with it. But this is the kind of rod I would take with me if I only had a room for a few rods. If I was traveling, to a tournament that was far away, and I had to take one rod with me. If I only had one rod that I could take with me, I would definitely take this rod, because it really could cover a lot of techniques and situations that you're put in. And by the way, they retail for $169.99. And a lot of you guys, if you're not familiar already with the Diesel series, you will be after this video. Let me first start off with saying that they sold out within the first week and a half of them being out on the website and on Tackle Warehouse. I don't even know if you can get them on Tackle Warehouse yet. I know they were back in stock about a week ago, and now they're not in stock anymore. So they've sold out twice already. Goes to show you how good these rods are. But I'm wearing that shirt too, the Diesel shirt. This is such a cool rod. Such a cool rod. I can't believe, and when I tell you that these rods retail at only $169.99. They should be $169.99, but they're only $69.99. So for $70, you are getting a rod that's priced way under what it should be priced for. You can see the Powell Diesel right there. A little bit different. We still have the split grip, except it's EVA foam. Very strong and durable EVA foam. Does not feel cheap at all. You have a Fuji reel seat, and these are called Fuji C guides. Excellent guides, excellent reel seat, and excellent rod. And it's only $70. You can see it's all black. Got a little red here and here, but for the most part the entire rod is black. And this is called the Powell Diesel. Now, the graphite that's put into this rod is called D-Cell Multi-Matrix graphite. And you know what? I've used this rod once or twice already, and I can't believe I spent $69.99 on this. I can't believe it. It's just amazing. Now, what I do have to explain to everybody is that the Diesel, unlike the Max and the Endurance, which have a lifetime warranty, the Diesel does not. Now, don't get scared. Don't make that the reason why you don't purchase one of these, because by Keith being able to take out the warranty on these rods, made it possible for him to put quality materials and components into it without charging you the price that it really should go for. By removing that warranty, he was able to decrease the price to a great amount and make this rod more affordable for a lot of people, because a lot of the people today, especially in this economy, can't spend $200 on a rod, $300 on a rod. You just can't do it. So it's just great to be able to only spend $69.99 and know that you're using such a good rod, such a quality rod. So, that being said, I mean, regarding the warranty, personally, I've never even used a warranty on a rod before. I know that if you do, it costs like $40, $50 to get it replaced. Well, it's really not even worth it anyway. And I don't expect any issues with the rod anyway, so I'm not really concerned at all. But, I mean, I went over the Endurance, the Max, and the Powell diesel. If you guys have any other questions, please feel free to ask me. Like I said, more videos will be up soon on fishing. I probably will start filming one tomorrow, going to another pond really close to my house for like an hour, and I'm going to be testing out Vinterbait's wacky sticks. If you guys aren't familiar with Vinterbaits yet, they make soft plastics, spinnerbaits, and jigs, with the soft plastics having an insert inside of them, which makes them so much more durable than every other soft plastic in the market today. And I'll be putting the wacky stick to the test, because the place I'm going, has so many bass. They're always active. If we have one day of warm weather, they're going to be active because the pond is fairly small. So, just a place to see how many fish I can actually catch on the wacky stick bait. So, look forward to that video. And like I said, please check out Powell Rods at www.powellco.com, or on Tackle Warehouse, of course, because they sell them on there. And any questions, just type a comment in the comment box below, and please rate and subscribe. And like I said, tight lines, guys, keep fishing, and look forward to more videos. Thanks for watching, guys.